the most valuable asset you own. Not money, not property, not reputation. Time. You can lose money and make it back. You can lose possessions and replace them. But once an hour is gone, it is gone forever. That's why the calendar must be treated like gold. If you don't protect it, someone else will spend it for you. People say they don't have enough time. That is not true. Everyone has the same 24 hours. The difference is not the amount, it's the allocation. The winners in life don't manage more time. They manage the same time more carefully. They guard it, invest it, and spend it with intention. The losers let it slip through their hands, traded for distractions, interruptions, and obligations that don't matter. The calendar is proof of priorities. If you say health matters, but exercise is not scheduled, then health doesn't matter. If you say family is important, but there's no time blocked, then family is only a wish. If you say learning is critical, but there's no slot for reading or study, then learning is not critical. The calendar never lies. It is the mirror of your values. Most people let their calendar be dictated by others. The phone rings, they answer. A request comes, they say yes. An invitation arrives, they go. Soon the calendar is filled with obligations that bring no progress. The danger isn't laziness, it's misplaced energy. You can be busy all month and achieve nothing. That's the tragedy of an unprotected calendar. Think of your calendar as a bank account. Every appointment, every meeting, every activity is a withdrawal. Spend it carelessly, and the account is empty. Spend it wisely, and it compounds into wealth. Wealth of progress, achievement, and satisfaction. If you protect your calendar, you protect your future. If you waste it, the future is stolen one small block at a time. So how do you protect it? By saying no, by blocking time for what matters most, by treating commitments to yourself as seriously as commitments to others. Too many people keep promises to strangers and break promises to themselves. They say yes to every request, but no to their own goals. That imbalance destroys progress. The calendar must first serve your priorities before it serves others. Here's a simple way to work on this. Take your calendar for the next 30 days. Block time for what matters most. Health, relationships, learning, planning, rest. Then defend those blocks with the same seriousness as if they were business contracts. If someone tries to intrude, you don't say, "I'm free." You say, "I already have an appointment." And you do. It's with your future. The calendar is not just a tool for scheduling. It's a weapon against drift. It prevents days from being stolen by the trivial, the urgent, the meaningless. It is your shield against wasted time. Protect it like gold, because that's exactly what it is, compressed life. And if you don't value it, no one else will. I learned early that the calendar is not just about time, it is about life itself. Show me how you spend a week, and I can predict the quality of your year. Show me your year, and I can predict the quality of your life. It's all hidden in those little blocks of hours. One man fills his calendar with television, idle chatter, and endless errands. Another fills his with study, health, and meaningful work. At the end of 30 days, both have lived the same number of hours, but the results are worlds apart. One is frustrated, the other fulfilled. The only difference is what they wrote down and defended on their calendar. The danger is in treating the calendar casually. People say, "I'll get to it when I have time." That is a false statement. You will never have time. You must make time. If it is not written, it is not real. If it is not scheduled, it is not serious. The mind loves to delay, but the calendar demands commitment. If someone left a bag of gold coins in your care, would you scatter them in the street? Of course not. You'd guard them, account for them, and spend them wisely. Yet people throw hours away as if they were worthless, when they're worth far more than gold. Money can be measured. Time cannot. That's why it is priceless. Now, here's a lesson. Interruptions are thieves. Every unscheduled call, every casual request, every meaningless distraction is a thief of time. And like any thief, they don't just take, they keep coming back. The person who answers every phone call, attends every meeting, accepts every request is not generous. They are careless. They are giving away the most valuable possession they own. Protecting your calendar requires courage. It means telling people no. It means declining invitations. It means resisting guilt when you choose your priorities over someone else's emergencies. It does not mean being selfish. It means being wise. Because if you burn out, if you drift, if you waste your life, you have nothing left to give anyone. Protecting your time protects your ability to contribute. Your calendar is not just about work. It must include time for rest, renewal, and reflection. Fatigue is the enemy of good judgment. If you don't schedule rest, your body will schedule it for you in the form of illness or burnout. If you don't schedule reflection, mistakes repeat. If you don't schedule learning, ignorance lingers. A full life is not crammed with activity. It is balanced with intentional time. So here's the challenge. Sit with your calendar and ask yourself, does this reflect who I want to become? Do these hours build the future I want? If not, erase and rewrite. The calendar is not set in stone. It is a tool, and tools are meant to be shaped to purpose. If you don't shape it, it shapes you. And the shape it leaves is usually small, scattered, and unremarkable. The calendar is a discipline tool. Without discipline, it's just paper and ink. With discipline, it becomes a roadmap for achievement. Most people fail, not because they lack ability, but because they lack structure. They live reactively. The day happens to them instead of them happening to the day. Start simple. Block the first hour of your day for yourself. Call it your golden hour. Use it to read, plan, exercise, or reflect. Guard it fiercely. If you give away your first hour, the world will steal the rest. But if you keep it, the tone of the whole day changes. You begin from strength, not weakness. Next, assign time to priorities before anything else. Don't let work, meetings, or demands crowd out the essentials. If health is a priority, write down the time for it. If family matters, mark it in bold. If learning is vital, protect the slot. Too often people treat personal priorities as optional and outside requests as mandatory. Reverse that. What builds your future comes first. What doesn't fit your vision is negotiated after. Here's another way that some of you can apply this in your life. Limit meetings. Most meetings waste more hours than they create results. Ask before attending, what is the purpose? What is my role? And is there a better way to achieve the outcome? Protect your calendar by eliminating what doesn't belong. Busy is not the same as productive. A packed calendar is not a successful calendar. A purposeful calendar is. And beware of those empty gaps. Gaps in the calendar invite distraction. They invite idle activity that consumes more time than you expect. If you don't fill those gaps with something intentional, they will fill themselves with something trivial. Use gaps wisely. Quick reading, reflection, short bursts of action. Even 15 minutes can be valuable when scheduled with purpose. Write everything down. Relying on memory is a recipe for drift. The discipline of writing appointments, tasks, and commitments ensures clarity. It frees the mind from clutter and keeps priorities visible. When you can see your week on paper, you can judge whether it aligns with your goals. If the calendar shows chaos, your life will feel chaotic. If the calendar shows order, your life will follow. And here's what we cannot forget to do. Reflect. We've got to review. At the end of each week, sit with your calendar and ask, what did I protect well? What did I waste? And what must I adjust? Reflection converts experience into wisdom. Without it, mistakes repeat. With it, progress compounds. A protected calendar is not perfect from the start. It is shaped over time by consistent review and adjustment. Your calendar is a reflection of your values, your priorities, and your discipline. Treat it as a tool for building the future, not just recording appointments. If you guard it like gold, it will reward you like gold. It will buy you progress, clarity, and results that scattered time could never deliver. The real test of protecting your calendar comes when pressure shows up. It's easy to plan when nothing interferes. It's when people push, when problems arrive, when temptations call. That's when discipline is tested. And if you don't hold firm, the hours slip away and the day is gone. Every distraction looks harmless at first. A quick chat, a short break, one more errand. But they pile up. 10 minutes here, 15 there, an hour gone by accident. Time thieves don't announce themselves. They sneak in quietly. And unless you stand guard, they rob you blind. Protecting your calendar means being ruthless with the little things, because the little things add up. Some will call you rigid. Some will say you're too serious. But the truth is, they're casual with time, and casual always pays a price. You can either look disciplined now or regretful later. Which do you prefer? Saying no today or saying, I wish I had tomorrow? Protecting your calendar requires courage, but the reward is freedom. Freedom to focus, freedom to create, freedom to rest without guilt. Here's what I've learned. People respect those who respect their own time. If you treat your schedule carelessly, so will everyone else. If you treat it seriously, they adapt. Say no politely, but firmly. Decline without apology. You don't owe an explanation when you're protecting what matters most. The moment you begin valuing your time, others start valuing it too. But here's the thing. Life is not endless. Hours vanish, weeks fly, years disappear. The danger is thinking you have plenty of time, so you waste it. But the truth is, time is limited. If you don't defend it now, you may not get another chance. The calendar is your tool to prevent that waste. Every block you protect is a piece of your future saved from erosion. Think of the moments that matter, learning that changed your life, conversations that shaped you, work that produced results. None of those happened by accident. They happened because time was made for them. If you don't make time, you'll miss the very moments that could transform you. And once missed, they rarely return. So guard the hours like treasure. Stand watch at the door of your calendar. Don't let just anyone walk in and claim your day. If something matters, write it down and defend it. If it doesn't, move it out. Discipline today builds reward tomorrow. Carelessness today builds regret tomorrow. The calendar makes the difference. Protecting your time is not selfish, it is stewardship. You are responsible for the hours given to you. Waste them, and you lose more than time. You lose opportunity, potential, progress. Protect them, and you gain strength, clarity, and a life that reflects intention. The choice is yours, every day, every hour. The calendar doesn't just control business hours. It touches every part of life. If you want balance, fulfillment, and progress, you must schedule them. A full life is not built by accident. It is built by design, and the design shows up on your calendar. Everybody I know says they'll exercise when they find the time, but no one finds time. You make it. If it's not written down, it won't happen. Schedule your walks, your workouts, your meals. Block time for rest and recovery. Protect those blocks. If you don't, something else will take them and your health will pay the price. A tired, unhealthy body cannot carry an ambitious plan. But here's the thing. You must do the same thing for planning itself. Set aside time to think, to review, to plan ahead. A person who runs from task to task without stepping back eventually drifts. But the one who blocks time to reflect and adjust stays on course. An hour of planning can save a week of wasted motion. Protect that planning hour. It pays better than gold. This is why the calendar is more than a tool for work. It is the framework for life. When you protect your time for health, relationships, learning, rest, and planning, you protect the quality of your days. Without it, the urgent will always steal from the important. The noise of life will drown out what matters most. So don't leave these things to chance. Don't assume they'll fit in. Put them on the calendar, guard them, and treat them as immovable. If your life feels unbalanced, look at your schedule. It will tell you why. And if you want balance, change what's written there. The calendar is not just ink on paper. It is the architecture of your future. At the end of the day, the calendar is not about ink or squares on a page. It is about your life. Every block of time represents a choice. Spend it well, and it builds something. Spend it carelessly, and it vanishes forever. The question is not whether time will pass. It will. The question is whether that time will serve you or betray you. A year is nothing but 52 weeks of scheduled days. A decade is nothing but the accumulation of what you allowed or protected on your calendar. Your life is not shaped in broad strokes. It is shaped in the small, repeated commitments you guard every day. Protect the hours, and you protect the years. People wonder why their dreams remain distant. The answer is written on their calendar. If a dream has no time assigned to it, it remains a fantasy. If it has hours blocked and defended, it becomes a project. And projects done consistently become accomplishments. You don't need to predict the future, you need to schedule it. The calendar is your proof of seriousness. But remember, no one will protect your calendar for you. The world will take every hour you leave unguarded. If you don't decide what goes on your schedule, someone else will decide for you. And their plans will rarely match your priorities. Protecting your calendar is protecting ownership of your life. And don't wait for more time. You already have it. Don't wait for better conditions. They never come. Start with the hours you control today. Guard them like treasure. Use them for what matters most. Refuse to hand them over to trivial demands. Refuse to drift. Each hour well spent builds strength, builds confidence, builds a life that reflects intention. So look at your calendar tonight. Tonight when you go home, and ask yourself if it reflects the life you want. If it doesn't, change it. Don't wait for someday. Don't wait for permission. The future is being written in those blocks of time, whether you realize it or not. Write it with intention. Protect it with discipline. Value it as if it were gold, because it is. Your life is your calendar. Guard it well, spend it wisely, and it will pay you back in results, relationships, and achievements worth far more than gold.